Hey, welcome. It's Lumpy with Fool's Paradise Fishing, and we're at Drano Lake. But we're not going to go fishing because you're going to see why. I like to fish, but not with hundreds of my best friends. It's a little bit too much. But we'll take some video and you can see what it's like to fish on Drano Lake. It is a beautiful sunny day on the Columbia River, and you can still see a little bit of white on top of the mountains. All right, welcome to Drano Lake. And as you can see, it is a very, very busy spot. And there's lots of guide boats out there, which means you're fishing with the professionals, and that can be a problem. Plus, you got all the bank fishermen down here, and there's a lot of them. So I like to go fishing. I just don't like to go fishing with this many angry people. Well, I shouldn't say angry, competitive people who want to catch a fish. So we're probably not going to go fishing today, but we'll take some video because there's two places on the Columbia River right now that you can catch fish. One of them is Drano Lake and the other one's the Wind River, and the Wind River looks exactly like this. However, with the Wind River you can spread out a little bit, but as you can see here, this is how it works. And then what you can see is there's people down there casting, they're bank fishing, and there's quite a few of them, and you want to be right here where the mouth comes in, well, where the Wind River, not the Wind River, but where the river flows out of Drano Lake into the Columbia. Because what happens here is the fish come up and they come into the Drano Lake area, which is also called Northwestern Lake, so that they can take a rest. And this is Springer salmon because it's May 5th. And so what they do is they swim into Drano Lake and take a break on their swim all the way up to the Hanford Reach. And so this is why people come in here and go fishing, because you can catch a Springer salmon in here on its way up to the Hanford Reach area and the Snake River. Sorry, yeah, it's the Little White Salmon River, which has a national fish hatchery, which is also a reason why people are fishing here, because some of these fish come up into the hatchery. As you can see, lots and lots of bank fishermen, and they're doing the combat fishing thing where they're casting over each other and reeling in. This is a little bit too much work, too much hassle for me fishing by myself. When I go fishing on the Columbia, I fish right outside of town, so I only drive like a mile to the boat landing, and then the Columbia is so big people can spread out. When they're here on Drano Lake, you can see it fills up the lake, and all the guide boats are right here because they're trying to make a living and catch some fish. And all the reflective white dots in the background are all people parked because they're here fishing either on the guide boats or they brought their own boats. So this is the Wind River, and this is where you can fish a little bit into the Columbia. There's an imaginary line out there where all those boats are at, and they're fishing up to the line. And that's as close as you can get to fishing on the Columbia at this time of the year. And as you can see, there's a lot of people out there. The only problem with this place is there's not a whole lot of places to put the boat in, and as you see, a lot of people are parking on the road. So on the Columbia, these two are the only shows in town that you can go fishing at. So on the Columbia, this is the only show in town. You can fish from Willamette right now, but it looks the same. And then the Drano lake area is the only other place. So that's why everybody's here. It's a little bit painful. But for Springer salmon fishing, this is it. So good luck to all these people fishing, but I'm going home.